Hey everybody, testing, testing. One, two, three. Hello everyone. Yes, I'm a little late. I had some technical issues that I had to work out, but it is all good. I am up and running and ready to go. Um, so my name is Gail Valentine Inslee, and my company's name is, well, I have several companies. My main one is Gail Does DIY, where I will be teaching how to create digital products, print on demand, and sublimation. Also, a bunch of other things too, because I have a lot of information I want to share with people. Um, so, getting started, if y'all can see my screen, I guess y'all can see my screen. Okay, I'll go ahead and get started. All right, so welcome to the Back to School Challenge. We're going to be doing 5 days of um, 5 days of discussing and learning how to create your own book bag, your own pencil case, book bag, and tumblers. It might not be for you, it'll probably be for your kids or your students, your neighbor's kids, your nieces, your nephews, all that, and then some. Okay, we'll be using the um, method of sublimation. If you choose not to get equipment, you don't need to get equipment. We can also use print on demand as well. Let me zoom in a little bit so y'all can see my screen a little bit better. Okay, so this will be the ultimate crafting experience. You're going to learn how to use Canva to create custom designs. We'll be mastering techniques that will take you crafts to the next level. You'll learn how to sublimate with minimal equipment. And also, you'll be learning how to use print on demand if you don't want to get equipment, okay? And also, if you don't want to make anything for anybody and you just want to learn how to design and sell your designs, you can also sell your designs as well through digital marketing, which is a really cool thing. You need no equipment. You just need to learn how to at least edit a template in Canva, and I'll let you know what a template is in a little bit. Okay, so during these 5 days, this is what we'll be creating. You're going to make a custom book bag, a custom lunch bag, pencil case, and a tumbler. Okay, so I'm going to be teaching you that this week. We're not going to be doing anything today. We're just going to go over the outline of these next 5 days, these next 4 days actually, today being day one. Um, So today we're going to talk about, you know, mindset. We're going to talk about the supply list that you're going to need to do this challenge, or if challenge or supply list you don't need to do this challenge. It is fully optional. Day two, we're going to talk more about what Canva is, the design software named Canva. You'll be learning Canva basics and create designs. Day three, we'll be diving into sublimation. I'm going to teach you what sublimation is, the designs that we will learn on day two. We're going to use them to apply to designs on day three. We're going to apply it to the products on day three. And then day four, we'll be discussing the method of print on demand, where you will be using no equipment, only your design that you'll be learning on day two. Um, and Day five, which is our last day, the 22nd, we'll be discussing digital products and marketing, how to market digital products, how to take your designs and sell them on Etsy, or you can even sell them on other websites as well. If you want to make a personal website, there's Shopify is a big one, but you can also always start with a smaller one. I like to use Beacons AI and Etsy. Those are the cheapest two I've found. There's also others like Stand Store, Gumroad. Those are other ones that you can use as well. We'll talk about those too. So this is me. My name is Gail Valentine Inslee. I was born and raised in Queens, New York, to Caribbean parents. I'm a wife of 11 years, and we actually made 11 years on Friday, and I just remembered it today, but he forgot to, so it's all good. So my husband Brian, and I'm a mom of three. My oldest son is TJ. He turned 23 last week on the 11th. He is a Marines, and he's serving full time. My daughter Amaya, she graduated cum laude from high school this year. That's my girl. And then my youngest is Bria. She is 7 years old. That's my bonus baby. She has ADHD and autism. Every week we take her to her appointments for therapy. Um, so for my experience with crafting, I've been crafting since I was a little kid. We used to go to vacation Bible school every summer. Like our summers were set for us. We would go to vacation Bible school where they had arts and crafts. So I would learn how to make lanyards. Down here in the South, I'm near Charlotte. They call them boondoggles, which is such a weird word, or plastic lacing. I used to sell them to my friends. And then at the age of 13, I learned how to braid hair. My sister taught me how to braid hair. Hey sis, hey Jen. And I took what she taught me and I was able to learn how to add hair and I started braiding my friend's hair. I used to braid outside the school. And I eventually became a braider at a local salon. I would, do braids at the salon. I worked at barber shops. I worked at actual braid shops too. My first job, I was braiding hair. I was shampooing and braiding hair um, before the weaves would be installed, before sew-ins were installed. So if you know about hair, you got to braid the hair down before you sew the tracks on. So that's what I used to do when I was a kid. And then I'm just gonna fast forward to 2019. That was a long time ago from being 13 to 2019. My daughter, kids, they look into things, they want to try stuff, and she stumbled on this thing called resin, epoxy resin. And I was like, oh, it's like making plastic. So we got into it. No, actually, no, we were making lip glosses first. She found on YouTube um, how to make homemade lip glosses. So we were like, all right, that's cool. It's so cute. So we got all the supplies, got all the equipment, and we started making lip glosses at home. And then we would sell them online. I had a website with, gosh, what was the name called? Big something. Um, it was a free website called Big. I forgot the name of it, but it was with them. They were our hosts, our web hosting, and we go to the flea market and sell them. These are how they look like. These are our actual lip glosses in these pictures that we would make and sell. They were so cute. But so the pandemic hit. So of course, who's buying homemade products? Who's buying homemade beauty products during a pandemic, right? Nobody. So, I tried to sell them off as best as I could. But one day I saw a coworker's resin cup and then my daughter, found out about what it was, and then we went into making resin tumblers. This is my resin mug. Oh man, you can't really see it. It's like a mug with a drip on there, and it's Christmas themed. It's so cute. Um, so that's like one of my first cups I made. I added resin cups to my flea market arsenal. So I would, sell cups to people. I would take orders while I was there, and I would also sell those on my website as well. I eventually started selling on Etsy. So I would take orders on Etsy. I would have my custom cups already made, and they would just give me the names they wanted on the cups, and I would make the cups and send them out to them. It was pretty cool, but then I learned that, resin cups are quite expensive and they do take a long time to make. So now I only make resin cups really for like gifts or craft, like if I want to make them or if someone has a special occasion coming up, I'll make a gift for them with a resin cup. So if you got a resin cup for me, know that I love you, babes. From then, I then pivoted to sublimation, um, and then print on demand, called me because I was like, oh, print on demand, I don't need products, just my design. Okay. And then from there, using those designs to sell on Etsy. So I'm able to sell print on demand through other suppliers. They send it to the customer for me. That's per on demand. I can make my own stuff with Sublimation, and also I can also sell digital products on Etsy. So most of my sales are through Etsy. I've actually sold had over thousands of dollars in sales and over at least I think I'm at like 200 sales at this point. I think I'm over that by now, but yeah, Etsy has done me right, and I do like Etsy. It's the easiest one to use. All right, so if you know me, I dibble and dabble. I've done a lot, done a whole lot, and um, yeah, so I consider myself to be a Jane of all trades and master of some because I had mastered some. I am good at a lot of these things that I talk about, and master of most, master of some. But in between braiding salons as a teen, and starting resin crafts in my 30s, a lot happened in between that time, and I picked up a few trades along the way. I self-diagnosed myself with ADHD. I have like that shiny object syndrome. And I'm working on it, so I'm working on focusing on one thing at a time, which is why I'm here talking to you guys today because I want to settle down and focus on really teaching what I know instead of trying to do everything. Because if you're trying to do everything, you're really doing nothing but thinking about what you're going to do. So I'm trying to move on from doing that and from being that way. So blame my self-diagnosed ADHD, squirrel, and my entrepreneurial spirit. So, a couple of things I know how to do. Most of them I have mastered between, hair braiding and weaving. I've done Mary Kay, I've done Amway. I almost did Primerica. I was so close to doing Primerica, but I was like, nah. I still prepare taxes, my own taxes, and I do some others every now and then, but very, very rarely. I make money bouquets. I do balloon decor. My page, Gail does DIY. My Facebook page, you can see some of the designs I've done with pretty much all of these things. If you go back enough, far enough, you might see some of my hair braiding designs that I used to do. Custom apparel, I could do custom, shirts, custom pants, you know, hoodies and stuff like that. My husband is my billboard. He wears my shirts that I make for him, and he uses all the cups that I make for him. So, he gets me sales by being my billboard. Hey, babes. I've done Avon. I was an Avon lady, y'all. Designing in Canva is something I love to do. I'm in Canva every day. Making resin cups, resin keychains, sublimation keychains, trinkets. I just make ornaments. My tree was covered in custom ornaments that I made. Of course, sublimation, print on demand. We're going to talk about that later on this week. Selling on Etsy, we're going to talk about that later on this week as well. And I'm sure that there's some I'm forgetting to add, but it's okay because that's already too much. That's already too much. Okay, so one day, and I'm like, one day I woke up and I was like, I have all this equipment around me and I know how to do so many things, and I'm not really focused on anything in particular. I really want to teach people and share what I know. I just want to, share my talents. Um, so that's where I am in my life right now. If you can believe I'm about to be 40 next week, I can't believe it. So it's time to stop playing around and focus. So I want to do that with you guys. And I love being a servant to others. If anybody knows me, I will give you anything. I will share anything with you. And, I always come up with something to give people and to do for people. But I can't do everything. I can't do all things I know. I do have a family. I have a little one that needs me a lot, and most I could do is share what I know so that way I could bless others. Just like when you have equipment or clothes that you no longer use or no longer wear, but you still love it and you give it away to maybe Goodwill, or you have a friend that might love it some more. That's what I want to do here with you guys, okay? So each one, reach one, no gatekeeping. You just message me, send me anything. I'll be happy to share with you guys. And I have this little video that I'm going to share with y'all. It's by the boy E.T. Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher, and he is like the dude, the GOAT, okay? I'm gonna share this with you as a quick little short video, and I'll be right back. And that's that. That's a little snippet. Usually his videos are about an hour long. So check him out. That's E.T. the hip hop preacher on YouTube. He does Thank God It's Monday every Monday morning. Gets you up and going for the week, and it's really awesome. So with that being said, now if not now, then when? You can't sit on your talents. You can't wait for some big thing to happen for you to get up and go, decide to get up and use what God gave you, because if you don't use it, you will lose it. And that's pretty, very unfortunate. If any of you guys read the Bible, you know the story of the talents. One got some, the other one got some. One took his talents and made more talents. The other one hid his talents, and then the master was upset with him for hiding his talents, not doing anything with them. And there's a reason why they're called talents because talents is currency. So, and this, as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself too, because I can procrastinate. So, so now I'm motivating myself as I'm motivating you guys. And done is better than perfect. Just like the slideshow is not really finished, but actually it is finished. Yeah, the slideshow is finished, and just do it. Why not? You have nothing to lose. This 5 days is free as long as you're able to, catch me around between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. I'll be here for about an hour. We're gonna, I'm gonna teach you how to do these things, and then join my Facebook group too. That's free. We're growing. All Facebook groups started a small number, but they all grow. So that's that right there. And then moving right along. So we're gonna go over these really quickly. What is Canva? We're gonna talk about this more tomorrow, but what is Canva? Canva is a design software program, which I'm using right now to show you these slides, that provides an easier way to create documents and projects. You can create flyers, resumes, slideshows like this one, posters, designs, so much more. It's a friendly alternative to Photoshop. It's like Photoshop's little cousin. Photoshop is like the design software. I've done like two designs in Photoshop, and let me tell you, it's something to behold. It really is. My sister Jen, she is like the queen of Photoshop. Oh my goodness. She's just amazing at what she does, and she's so motivating. But that's I'm gonna stay in my lane over here in Canva. And if I need something in Photoshop, I say, sis, help me out. I need this done in Photoshop. So that's Canva. I'm in Canva right now. This is the visual designs I have made. I'll blow this up so you can see them. This is the Santa tray designs I did for Christmas. A couple of ornaments. These are cup designs. This is a cup wrap. These are cup wrap designs. And you see how I'm using it right now as I'm talking to you guys. So that's Canva. And then we also have, what else we talking about this week? We were talking about sublimation. What is sublimation? Sublimation is a printing method that transfers designs from a special ink and paper onto a blank substrate, which is also known as blanks. If you ever hear somebody say blanks, it's just a blank t-shirt. It's a blank cup. They're usually white or light colored. Um, it's a process of transferring ink from the paper onto the substrate. Okay. Here's an example of sublimation. This cup was blank glitter, and I pressed these prints onto the cup. They don't want to play for me right now, but it's all good. Yep, that's the cup. One of them anyway. I've done a lot of them. Um, yeah, so that's sublimation. All right, and the last thing we're going to talk about is print on demand. Actually, no, the last thing we're going to talk about is digital products, which we will create in Canva. But what is print on demand? So, print on demand is you're going to take your design that you create in Canva, you're going to go to a website. My favorite one to go to is Printify. There's also Printful, there's Gelato, there's there's a bunch of them. Another one I used to make sales on was Shine On. That's print on demand. You go to their website, upload your design onto their product. When someone buys a product from you, you will actually get the difference from that product. Like, let's say the product is $10, you sell it for $20, you make $10 difference from that product that you sold. And then they ship the product directly to your customer for you. So not only do they take care of the fulfillment of making the product, they send it directly to your customer, and your customer would not know that it looks like it's coming from you directly, which is really good for those who, I mean, things is hard. Everybody don't really want to run out and buy equipment right now. So if you prefer to try per on demand, hey, why not? I'm definitely, adding that as an option for people. You never want to feel like you have to buy something, there's always another way. And it's 2025. There's so many different ways, to make money out here. These are examples of print on demand products. You upload your design, they'll print it onto the shirt, they'll print it onto your t-shirt, your hat, your bag, mail it to your customer. Okay. All right, so the materials you'll need. Don't worry, I got you. So you're gonna need a Canva account. Okay, you can use a free version. Canva is free. I do recommend using Canva Pro. Canva Pro is so worth it. I pay $15 a month for Canva Pro. But I mean, you want to get used to using Canva before you get into the pro aspect of it. But yeah, Canva Pro is really where it's at. Um, then the sublimation supplies. If you don't want to go the print on demand route, you're gonna need your tumbler to press on, your book bag, pencil case, lunch bag. To do this, you're gonna need internet access or Wi-Fi. And if you want to do print on demand, you're going to have to pick a provider for print on demand. My go-to is Printify. Those are my peeps. Love them a lot. Okay. Um, Another one is ArtSad. ArtSad is way cheaper than Printify. But their shipping is a little bit longer. So I mean, you pay more for convenience, basically. This is my supply list. This is gonna be I still have my Christmas stuff in here. Let me go ahead and delete that out. I got ornaments in my back to school. No. So this is my supply list. This is an active supply list. It is a PDF with links on there, so it's going to take you directly to the actual products that I use to make my products. You got the link to the book bag. These are uh, mm, mm, mm. These are affiliate links with Amazon, no additional cost to you. I may make a couple of quarters off of it, but it's no additional cost to you guys. This list is going to be in my Beacons AI. So it's Beacons AI, I'm sorry, beacons.ai / Gail does DIY. I'm also going to leave a link in here. This is my Gail does DIY Facebook group. If you're in, no, this is my Facebook page, so I'm on, but if you're in my Facebook group, my creative corner, then I'll put it there as well for you guys. So you guys can access this. This is a free list. Um, and and I'm going to go over the importance of this challenge. What's the point of doing this challenge right now? Or why are we even bothering doing this? Why can't, why not just go out and buy school supplies like everybody else's school supplies? That's the easiest thing to do. But why, you want to send your kid back to school with custom fly stuff. So, and then no one else could take their stuff too. But who is it for? It's for everyone. This is perfect for beginners. You don't have to have any experience needed. If you're already doing crafts, you can level up some of your skills, learn something new, learn something different. If you like to make physical crafts, you go ahead and make physical products and send them, give them to people, sell them to your friends' kids, make them for your niece, your nephew, you know, a personal touch. Okay. And then also, where's my next slide? Next slide. Okay. So, like I said before, it is back to school time. You're going to learn new skills for one of a kind stuff for your kids. Your kids want Minecraft, they want the little boo-boos, they want the Hello Kitties, they want the custom stuff with their name on it, their face on it. Their friends are gonna want to know who made it. They could say my mom made it, they could say my auntie made it, my neighbor made it, and then that's more business for you. Make your own designs. You don't need to shop online for your designs. You can make them yourself for free. So instead of going on Etsy and buying designs, going on Etsy, create a Fabrica. There's so many places that sell designs. So making them yourself for free is so cool. And also, if you learn how to edit templates, that's fine too. You learn how to do that here as well. All right, so where can you sell these products? You can sell them at flea markets. I go to flea markets. I used to have a little shop in the flea market. We'll be there every single weekend. Um, you can sell them indoor and painterly. You create the website, Wix Shopping, Shopify, Big Cartel. Big Cartel, that was the website I used to use. Big Cartel was free, but it would limit you on how many products you can sell. On Etsy, you could sell both physical products, digital products, print on demand, show them off, be the advertisement, put your stuff on your kids. People are going to ask where would you get it from? Do they have a business card? How can I contact them? And also, there's bonuses for signing up. All 5 days of my challenge are free. As long as you catch me between 7:30 and 8:30, I'll let you know when I come on here. And I'm sorry I'm late today, but most likely it'll be 7:30. So with my VIP is 27.99. You can split it up into payments of $6. You don't have to pay $27 all at once. This is a one-time payment. It's not a subscription or anything. I mean, eventually I like to, maybe get a membership going, but for now, I just want to do this for free. But for the special stuff, if you want these replays unlimited, I'm also giving you editable design templates. I'm giving you editable mock-ups with the designs. I'm gonna give you the supply list, which, I'm giving you that now anyway. You'll be getting free composition notebook, PNG designs, which you could, add stuff to it. And then the time and temp sheet for sublimation. That's also gonna be included in the VIP as well. Um, Okay, all 5 days are free, but sign up for VIP. Please join my Facebook group. I'm gonna throw a lot of free stuff in the Facebook group too. And I'll also be in there and I'll be asking what you guys want to learn, what you guys need help with. We're a community. We're gonna help each other out here in this little creative corner. All right, so for my VIP, this is how we're gonna get to it. You're going to go to Beacons AI. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, so you're gonna go there. All right, computer, don't act up now. Don't act up. I give her a pep talk. All right, so you sign up here. This is my Beacons AI. This is kind of like my link in bio, so to speak. This is the VIP, but this is my this free sign for free. This is gonna ask you pretty much just to it's gonna take you through the funnel, tell you about what's in it, what you'll be learning how to do. You join the challenge here. It's gonna show you what we're gonna create in this challenge these 5 days. You're gonna learn how to use Canva. You'll have a Facebook community. I'm giving you free designs. I'm gonna give you um, free templates, and these are the days. So today's day one. Day two, we're gonna be designing in Canva. I think we'll make like about two designs. I'm gonna show you how to resize designs to make different size products as well. Sublimation. Day four is print on demand. Day five is digital products and marketing. And you can join now. Okay. A little bit about me right there. What's up? That's my logo. Forget this DIY. I also make balloons as well under my business, which is BKG Customs. We're just getting started, so we don't have a Facebook thing for that by itself yet, but you see the balloon stuff I do here and there, all right? These are my Etsy. These are real Etsy shop reviews that I've gotten from my shop on Etsy. All right, so if you feel overwhelmed, you don't know how to create in Canva, if you're missing out on sales during back to school season, if you're worrying about not being able to finish crafts on time, if you're insecure about being able to find the appropriate supplies, I got you. If you don't know how, when, or where trending crafts are selling, we will talk about that too, okay? So that's all in here. And if you want to go ahead and join the VIP, um, join the free challenge, and then put your name, drop that email address. Yes, I want to join the challenge. Okay, so I'm getting your information, and then before you go, this is the exclusive VIP pass. Okay, so for $27, it'll take you. It's not 27.99. It's just $27. It's not 199. So 75 today. You could do buy now, pay later. Paying for um this week. I'm doing a giveaway for any of those who sign up for the VIP. Yes, I want to get the VIP experience for $27. It's going to take you to my landing page in Beacons AI where you can sign up for the challenge. And this is a one-time deal. You pay for it once, it's yours forever. You could watch replays as much as you want. They're yours. Um, there, there's also my I'm actually creating this is like a course, so it's more like a back to school course I'm creating. So this is day one that's going to be in here, so I'm going to upload this after I edit because I do need to edit some stuff, and that's going to be in here. So if you missed today, go ahead, grab that VIP. It's going to be in there by the end of the day. Okay. All right, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. It is 8:27. Yep, I'm about to wrap it up. It's about to be 8:30. And thank you guys so much for joining me today. I truly, truly appreciate it. Um, sh- you know, join my group, send me a message, hit me up. Let me know what you think so far. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I will see you guys tomorrow.